Welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance. This is my first official uploaded video of the game. I did release a live stream yesterday, but yeah, that kind of flopped, so I'm just doing this. Today I am going to be showing you where to get, well, it's a chest and it has a crap ton of stuff in it. So a lot of armor, a lot of swords, and some really unique swords and unique sets of armor that you can't get from a trader, essentially. So what you want to do is come to the Neuhof stud farm. This is northeast of Rattay. You come here during the main quest of the game, or main story of the game rather. So if you don't know where it is, just play through the main quest, or just head east rather. Yep. Oh well. Anyway, so you want to head along this path, and I'll show you on the map. You want to head along this path from the top of the Neuhof stud farm up through here. Now it does lead off to an area that you can't actually go to, but there is a camp before the sort of map cut-off point, and that's where you want to go. Don't worry, there's no bandits or anything around there. It's just an abandoned camp that is required for a certain part later on in the game. Okay, so if you come here, you will see there is a chest just over there. Now, I have checked. I went to this chest later on in my other playthrough. I had completed the game and I decided to go and look at this chest, and it has a very hard lock, whereas I believe at the beginning of the game, well, for me at least, it seems to have no lock on it whatsoever, but it has some really nice goodies. So this here is a bush shield here, so you can pick that up. But just a quick bit of history about this type of shield. This was not used in combat, okay? At least not from my knowledge anyway. This was used in jousting, and the reason we know this is, well, you see it in a lot of manuscripts that have jousting illustrations, but also because of this little bit here, this little indentation. Now, that would not be good at all in real combat, because you've just got an opening for someone to jab a dagger through, or their sword. No, that is for resting a lance upon. So you'd be riding in a joust and you'd rest your lance on there. You may also have a lance rest on your armor, but typically that would go through that shield, and that shield would protect your left half of your body, because that's the part that's going to be struck by a lance. Anyway, so you pick this up. That's a good shield, and it's got a nice little design on it. So we open this and voila, look at all these. So we're going to look at the armor first. So you've got an arching bassinet. Oh no, apparently this counts as stealing. Well, that's irritating. Oh well. So this is a clapis visor, which is just I think just a visor that clips on. So any visor, or it's a specific type of visor, but anyway, so we're going to take that, and you get a decorated arming doublet, which would go underneath the armor, usually underneath mail, but some people didn't wear mail because it was quite heavy, or they'd wear only little bits of mail kind of sewn into the armor. So we're going to take that. A decorated mail coif, that protects the head. A hauberk, that protects the body. A Magdeburg cuirass, or cuirass, which protects your torso. Whatever the fuck. Yep, plate cuisses or chassis, I don't know the difference. And nobleman's gauntlets and a padded coif. Now this is my favourite part. You get two swords that you can't, not from my knowledge anyway, that you can't acquire by any other means in the game. I don't know about the metal plated battle axe, and I don't think you can get the Raven's Beak anywhere really either. This was also known as a crow's beak, or I think something in French, bec de craie, I don't know. But this was good for getting into armour. Well, not necessarily in, but for bludgeoning, and the crow's beak was for puncturing early armour, I think. Yeah, like mild steel or something. Okay, so we're gonna take. We're just gonna take all this shit. Okay, so here we are in Ratai, and what we're going to do now is take a look at the weapons that we picked up in the chest. I'm just going to unequip the shield because it looks ugly on his back. Okay, so we are going to the grindstone simply because it's just an easier way to take a look at these swords. So first off, we're going to look at the noble sword. Now I'm going to read this little paragraph here. Primarily a symbol of aristocratic power and only a secondary weapon. Oh, shit. And only secondly a weapon, so that essentially means that it's more of a display piece than a weapon. The fine swordsmith's handiwork will command respect not only from feudal subjects but also from foes. A master swordsman can work wonders with this noble short sword, but if not handled properly, it is of no use. No use other than ornament here. I'm not very good reading out loud. I can do it in my bloody head, but I can't do it out loud. Okay, we're gonna take a look at this. Oh, that is nice. That is one. That's a nice sword. I do quite enjoy this sword. Okay, so we can see it's got this written on it. I don't know what it means. Okay, one moment, I'm gonna look that up. I don't know if it's upside down. I believe that's upside down. Or a shield. I don't know. I'm gonna have to take a look. Yeah, I'm gonna say IHSV. IHSV. Oh! Is that supposed to be Arn's sword? I don't think it is, but it says that means in hoc signo vinces, which is in this sign now shout conquer, and I only know that because of Arn the Knights Templar. Good film. Is that supposed to be his sword? Because if it is, I'm about to have a bit of a nerd moment. It's really cool because it seems to have a little bit of a ricasso or a shield down here, a blunt part for holding the blade, for half swording. Oh, that's nice. So this is probably, yeah, I would say more of a 15th century, late 14th century sword, because that's when half swording techniques sort of became more useful because of getting into gaps of armour. That's a really nice sword. It's even got, it's very decorative. I think I like this. Okay, right, we're going to take a look at what's the next sword. St. George's sword. Oh, poo, I forgot to, never mind. I was supposed to, okay, here we go. The long sword of St. George is the best the 15th century blacksmith's art can produce. A beautifully balanced sword, its ornamented sharp blade and piercing point can deal with any plate armour. The blade is fragile though, and must be kept maintained. Apart from its combat qualities, the sword is a status symbol for the upper classes. Okay, so it has 110 defense, 18 charisma, my goodness. Okay, so if I wear that on me, I can just talk the shit out of everything. Okay, so we are gonna have a look. What does this sword have? This has 18 charisma too. This sword has 3. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at the St. George's sword. Oh, it's got a triple fuller as well. For some reason, I have a thing for triple fullers, and I don't know why. I just really like triple fullers, and especially ones that extend down the majority of the blade, like this one. Okay, so not the biggest fan of the design on the pommel, because I would have thought that a sort of a St. George's cross would be more appropriate, so an octagonal pommel with a St. George's cross, or a pentagonal cross. But oh well, it's good. I really like the crossguard though. Those the detailing on that is really nice. Yeah. Okay. I really like this sword. It's a lovely looking sword. It's very pointy. Okay, so I'm just going to thank you lot for watching, and If you want, stay tuned for more Kingdom Come Deliverance videos. I will be uploading more, and I will also be doing a video talking about why I've been gone so long, or it's either I'm doing one or I've done it. It depends on whether or not I decide to release that before or after this one. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.